Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs up against the Chicago Bulls. Chicago is one of the teams right now playing very consistently. Over the first half of the season, we've gotten a good sense of what this team is capable of. When they're on, which they have been consistently, they are an excellent unit. And Kenny, we have lots to talk about.
Presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the San Antonio Spurs. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Dennis Rodman is out there with Pippen. Then it's Longley. Then there's Harper. And it's Jordan in at the 2 guard. And Robinson knocks down the J.
I give some credit to the screen out there. That totally freed up the shooter to take advantage of that look.
Pippen, the pass to Longley. There's a good screen. Here's Harper, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the wing. They get it back. Jordan dishes to Pippen. Back to Jordan. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Jordan's got 5 now.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Robinson. Robinson finishes in the paint.
And he just leaves the D in the...
David Aldridge, you had a chance to talk with head coach Greg Popovich.
Well, Kevin, they're going to keep it simple tonight. He wants to run everything through the low post. He told me physically we're the stronger team. We need to use that strength to our benefit. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now here's Jordan after David Robinson's miss. Pass to Longley. Inside. And Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 9. Back to Kerr. Shot clock at 6. Person against Kukoc. He can't get that one. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Johnson against Kerr. Shot by Johnson, no good.
And you just get the sense the whole period he's been a bit out of sync.
Yeah, sometimes you just can't figure out what's wrong, but...
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we'll be back with you shortly. Here's Pippen. Here's Wennington. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Wennington's got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago. Outside Jackson. Pass to Person. Got a piece of it. Pippen with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup. Pippen's got 10 points in the game.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart. And he is a conduit between both ends of the spectrum of your team. He can communicate with the star player. He can also talk to the guy who's the 12th man on the bench and make sure that both of them are getting what it is that they need to be in the best position to succeed. That's why you see a lot of players in that middle ground who do a great job of becoming NBA coaches as they understand the role of each.
And the work ethic, too, because for role players, maybe it hasn't come as easy. Whereas for a superstar, it was too easy.
That's true, Kevin. And how much work do you have to do with...
To Pippen. Back to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, Kevin.
Now it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Yeah, and through 2 quarters, he's been lights out. And you know he's going to look to add to those totals.
And defensively, hard to force him out of the rhythm at this point because he has a number of ways with which he can beat you. hard to force him out of the rhythm at this point because he has a number of ways with which he can beat you.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Chicago leading by 17. Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for San Antonio, Robinson is out there with Duncan. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Del Negro. And it's
without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Now Harper. Outside, Rodman. Jordan dishes to Harper. Robinson with the block. Jordan against Elliott. Here's Del Negro. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Rebound. Harper kicks to Pippen. Feeds to Rodman. To the middle. It's stolen by Johnson. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And another basket for San Antonio.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
Right, big scoring run fueled by great game planning and really some great shot making.
Here's Pippen, and Pippen slams it in.
And the game of basketball is one of runs, and right now this one's definitely not news for his team.
Johnson outside. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose and stolen by Jordan. Goes up. Some aerial skills by Jordan on the double clutch.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration.
Johnson kicks to Duncan. Passes it to Del Negro. Spurs passing it around. Clock at 6. A floater and counted, and a chance for one more at the free throw line.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Purdue, he's checked in for the Spurs. The Bulls leading by 9. Pippen with it. 18 points for him. He feeds it to Kukoc. The dish now to Jordan. Screened by Longley. And they double up Jordan. The pass to Longley. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Brandon Bass.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Bulls on D. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Yep, that one goes in there.
Now working the angles there, geometry class in session. Nice dish for the open look.
Outside, Kukoc. And they double up Jordan. It's stolen by Bass. It's up a 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, the first thought from the D.
Here's Johnson. Outside for Jackson. To the wing right side. Bass with the screen. Person the pass to Bass. He dishes it to Johnson. It's stolen by Kerr. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Finished off the break. Kukoc has got 7 points in the game.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Purdue the screen. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. No good. Shot missing. Jordan with some nice D. Chicago leading by 4. Kicks it to Kerr. And Jordan has it in the corner. Back to Kerr. The triple drained by Steve Kerr. Kicks it to Kerr. And Jordan has it in the corner. Back to Kerr. The triple drained by Steve Kerr.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep. The D has to close out a little stronger on him.
The feed to Jackson. That's It's tipped and stolen by Jordan. Lays it in off the breakaway. And now it's a Spurs passing it around. 5 on the clock. Johnson against Kukoc. They can't stop the run with that one.
That's like milk on a hot day, just a bad decision. Absolutely no reason for him to be taking those shots.
To the middle, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby.
Rebounded by Jackson. Spurs trail by 9.
And really, this is where you want to just let the clock wind down.
Yep, unless you get a great look that's impossible to pass up, use the time wisely.
Johnson, that's for 2. No good on the buzzer beater. The third quarter comes to a close. Bulls lead by 9. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. The pick, 6 to shoot. Robinson with the block. There's the pass to Del Negro. A floater. Another shot. That's tipped. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Kukoc against Johnson. Here's the 3. Tony Kukoc, and that's good. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Yeah, the D with very little.
His 3-pointers off the mark. Kerr's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Johnson outside. There's a screen by Robinson. Johnson kicks to Duncan. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots, whether he's defended.
Side Pippen. Here's Bushler. He kicks to Pippen. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Now Harper. He dishes it to Pippen. Outside, Rodman. Pippen against Elliott. He shoots again. Second chance effort and fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
And that is one thing he does very well. His intensity on the glass helps lead to these high percentage putbacks for his team.
Pippen no good on the free throw. There's San Antonio trailing by 4. Here is Elliott. Johnson outside. Pass to Elliott. Here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in.
Johnson outside. Pass to Elliott. Here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Especially in a game that is this close, every possession counting. That was just one side wanting it more than the other.
Pippen dishes to Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
Body him up and force him to earn his points at the line.
The Bulls leading by 3. Pippen with it. Outside, Rodman. Jordan the pass to Pippen. The kick out to Harper. Jordan with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Back to Harper. From beyond the arc, buries the long-range jumper. And the Bulls. Now here's Pippen. Jordan dishes to Rodman. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Rodman sets a screen. Harper kicks to Jordan. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Del Negro. Here's Duncan. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And now they're shooting it pretty well.
Johnson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Del Negro. Here's Duncan. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Chicago calls timeout. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game.
Feel flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
Some changes for Chicago. Kukoc, he's checked in for Longley, and Kerr subbed in for Harper. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with the team. He told his team to keep looking for those perimeter shots. He said their defense is not respecting us, so let's keep shooting until they come out on us, guys.
Outside, Rodman. Jordan kicks to Rodman. Fader on the way, and Jordan drains the fadeaway.
That's a huge basket, just taking advantage of the size mismatch and able to drain that mid-range jump shot. Really good basketball.
Here's Robinson, and it falls over the rim and in. Robinson's got 14 points now in the second half.
That's a gorgeous assist. Outstanding at finding his guys in the spots where they want the basketball.
Jordan, the pass to Pippen. It's Pippen on the way. Back to Rodman. Kicks it to Kukoc. Rodman sets a screen. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Kukoc. And that's 31 points for Jordan. Spurs trail by 4. Johnson dishes to Duncan. Pass to Del Negro. Robinson against Kukoc. Puts it up from 15. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Somehow, some way, he couldn't get that one to fall from in between. Got to take advantage of the weak defense when you can.
Kerr kicks to Jordan. Kerr, the pass to Jordan. Back to Kerr, beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Duncan. Kerr's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. To the middle, here's Robinson. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, that is NBA level right there.
No doubt. Professional move all the way. Puts the team on his back when it matters most.
Outside, Rodman. Down low, here's Jordan. Nails it!
Always tough to work the closer you get to the basket. Nice job of finding an angle on the pass there.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're down by 4. There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Luke Longley's checked in for Chicago. Harper comes in for Kerr. Here's Elliott. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just 1. They're on cloud 9.
That was a huge lift for this crowd.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now the feed to Robinson. To take the lead. Oh, missed it. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're leading by 1. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Bulls making a switch here. commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're behind by 3. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
You know, you'd love to be able to clear space and get that triple, but you can also do the 2 with a quick foul.
Well, it really depends on what's available, so we'll see how the defense lines up here.
Johnson for 3.
Got it! No way!
Got it! What a shot!
And guys, that's one for the highlight reel. They needed a 3 to extend the game, and the young fella delivers.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime, and we'll return shortly. And what great competition we're seeing so far. After regulation, the stalemate, and we'll see now how the... And the Bulls start out with the ball. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for San Antonio, they've got Robinson. Del Negro is out there with Johnson. Then it's Elliott, and it's Duncan in at the power forward. And it's good, 2 points.
Coaching staff high-fiving themselves there, watching that team move the ball.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. Robinson hits them both.
And nice work at the line. I mean, when the game's this close, you have got to cash in on those opportunities.
Now the Bulls with it. Overtime basketball, a little under 3.5 minutes into it. To the middle. Kerr, the pass to Jordan, and they double up Jordan. Rodman, no luck.
Yeah, just misjudged the layup. Defense has to be better. Very fortunate there.
Del Negro kicks to Johnson. Robinson against Longley to take the lead, and the shot falls short this time.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Back to Pippen. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
Johnson kicks to Duncan. Pass to Del Negro. And stolen by Jordan. Up top, Pippen. Covered by Elliott. Kerr dishes to Jordan. Pippen kicks to Rodman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fades back. Doesn't go that time. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Harper, he's checked in for the Bulls.
And overtime has come down to this. They need at least 2 points, or you can kiss this baby goodnight.
Johnson, the pass to Elliott. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
He's perfect from the line this time.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. The score is tied at 109. 9 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Jordan with it. Over Johnson. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Real by 3. Johnson kicks to Duncan. And the pass to Elliott. Lets it fly from 18. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Outside Harper. Dishes it to Jordan. Rodman kicks to Jordan. Clock at 6. And that one, good. Outside Jordan. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Deep 2 from Robinson. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And finally, he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Deep 2 from Robinson. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And finally, they fought themselves back to even the score. We've got a new ball game here now.
It took a lot of energy just trying to even things up. We'll see if they have enough left in the tank to finish the job.
That one goes. Count it. Jordan's got 40. And here are the Bulls now. Now here's Pippen. Outside, Rodman. Jordan dishes to Pippen. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on David Robinson. He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead. So it gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game. .122 left in the second overtime. What a game. Johnson, the pass to Elliott. Screen by Duncan. Over Rodman. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Now the Bulls with it. And here's Kerr. And they double up Jordan. Back to Kerr. To the middle. Shot clock at 6. Shoots the 3. Nails the triple.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. 51 seconds left in the second overtime period, and here we are. Chicago making a switch here. Harper's checked in. Tipped away. Elliott kicks to Johnson. Elliott against Pippen. Tries from 10. Bank shot. No good.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Yeah, he cut off every angle and then got his body on him. That's a Warriors effort.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And those attempts right now at the charity stripe are helping them pull away.
Johnson, the pass to Elliott. Duncan with a screen on Pippen. Elliott kicks to Robinson to end the run, and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And it's the Bulls with the ball. The clock now can just run out for the Bulls. Outside, Rodman for the three. The rebound by Purdue.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. A double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with that much determination to get a win, it was earned, and I tell you what, they've got to feel really good about themselves for fighting through.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.